Since we are done with this nice looking layout and the little details we are having, it's time to add the cool animations you saw in the beginning of this video. I'll go to the text editor where you are designing the web page from. So basically, when you want to add animations to the elements on your web page or website, as you can see, we already provided a class. So, and to pass on different classes or perimeter of classes, just need to space from the first class and add your own custom class you want. So right now on our website, we are having two frameworks or libraries. We have the wow.js and animate.css. You'll forgive me for the language or English. I'm kinda too fast, and I'm sorry for that. Now, since we are having two libraries on our web page or website, we shall first write wow. And what wow does, wow holds the events or the perimeters. So for it, it has the different perimeters, like when the user scrolls in this type of perimeter, fire off this animation. When the user has not yet reached in those height perimeters, please don't fire off that animation. So that's why you first write wow. So it's kinda the one in control. It tells the web browser what time to fire off the animation. So when you have written wow, then pass in the type of animation you want to happen. And for this case, we want fade in left. Fade in. And these classes are case sensitive, so the way you're seeing it is the way you have to write it, because that's how they stored it in this file of animate.css. So this is the class name they gave it. So make sure you don't write anything in lowercase. The one you're seeing in lowercase, write it the way it is. The one you're seeing in uppercase, write it the way it is. So we are saying wow and space. This is the class called wow, and this is the animation from animate.css, and it's called fade in left. If I save this and preview it in the browser, you're going to see it fades in from the left. So what we're going to do is copy these two classes. Let's put them on every parent div you see with this class of LG3. Save. Go to the next element. Just space the class and paste. Ctrl V on my keyboard is what I'm placing. And I also give it to the last element. I'm giving it to the last element. And when I refresh this page, you will see we are having a uniform animation. But as you can see, they are all popping out at the same time. Are you seeing? They come at the same time, same second. Everything is uniform. But what we want to do is get one by one fading in. We don't want them to appear at the same time. So we want to make it look cool. Now it has another attribute. So attribute, we say data dash wow dash delay. So we are setting the delay to every element we are targeting. So it's better I start it from this side. Let's start it on the first element. So as we can see, this one fade in first, second, third, and lastly that one, the fourth one. So we are going to go to the first element, which is this one, and we add this attribute called data dash wow dash delay. It has very many attributes. It has the duration, offset, this delay, and very many. But for this case, I'm trying to show you the basic ones, the easier ones you can get to learn or master in your head right now. But I'm going to make sure I leave the links in the description below so that you go and read some documentation about this wow.js. So here we have set an attribute called data-wow-delay, and we set the seconds, so it's going to be 0.5 seconds. So that's what you have given to the first element. We want it to come first. Then we do the same to this one, data-wow-delay, and we say this one has to take 0.8 seconds. Then let me copy this so that we don't waste a lot of time on something you're seeing again and again. So the third one, we want it to take 1 second. And lastly, the fourth one, we want it to take 1.5 seconds. So let's refresh and see. As you can see, they come fading in one by one. So the first one, second one, and fourth one. So those are the different animations we are seeing. Let me also, so there are very many animations. We have flip, so let us make all them flip and see. Flip. So you may think, hey, it's showing us only fading. Maybe it's the crammed one right now. So we also have flip. As you can see, it takes the time delay and the other one. So flip looks weird. We are going to go back to our normal class of fading left, like that. So we are saying, yeah, animations are done, but we want to see when the user is scrolling on your website, will still those effects run, or it will be static? They will automatically run when the user comes on the web page. So allow me create some fake paragraphs here below our parent div with the class of row, which is this one. No, this stuff was supposed to be out. Let's put it outside this. Let's see. Yeah, so our animations are working. Basically, this is what has made you to watch this tutorial, but we are going to create some fake paragraphs here, and I'm going to add these paragraphs, and I'm going to duplicate them so that we get space for our scroll animation. So I'm going to paste it like that. So that's a big paragraph you are having there. So I'm just going to copy it so that we get room for showing the animation event when somebody is scrolling on your website. Let me see, is that enough? Yeah, I guess this is enough. So right now you're seeing you will be presented to such a web page with some fake text as you're seeing mine, but when the user scrolls down, that's when these animations will fire off, and when you go up, nothing will happen. Come down, nothing will happen. So it's a one-time event that sets off. When you reload, sorry, I was supposed to go back up. So when I reload, this is how I approach a website. Nothing is happening, everything is static. But when I start to scroll down, then wow.js tells anime.css, hey, it's time to fire off this animation. The user has already scrolled down. So that's when anime.css brings in that class, as you can see here. So on their website, if you scroll down to there is where you they tell you about the documentation. So here is my internet on, it was off. So you will go on their site and basically read about this documentation. Let me try to show you some basic stuff. As you can see, they're having their funny, nice looking animations, and here they tell you how to set up wow.js. First of all, you link the animation library, which is anime.css, and it's what we have done here. We have linked it. This is anime.css, and they tell you when you're done with that, link and activate the wow.minify.js and make sure you initialize it like this. And that's what we did down here. If you remember in the beginning, this is what I did. I linked their file on my web page and I initialized it so that it fires off and starts to work, as you have seen. And here they tell you how you can now target different elements. First of all, you have to give it this class of wow. Then you add the animation style you want. As you can see here, they showed you some bounce in up. And yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. If this tutorial was useful to you, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, share it on different social medias, and yeah, I'll always see you in the next tutorials. As I told you, my tutorials are very, very simple, as you have seen. Extra tip, as you can see, you can easily turn them off for mobile devices or on. So I'm going to make sure I leave the links in the description below so that you go and read about it, its documentation, how you can control animations for different devices. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe with these cool animations. Peace.